Thank you for tuning in. I'm Waleuska Lazo, your gratitude coach. Welcome to a new episode of Conversations on the Heart. And today I will be speaking with you about something that we can all relate to: emotional pain. Pain, disappointment, grief, loss. I do not believe there is a person on the planet who has not experienced hardships at one point or another. Those are universal experiences, and nobody gets to go through life untouched by at least one of them. These universal experiences are given for us to develop and grow. There is always a reason or a purpose for our pain, but it's up to us to derive some meaning out of it so that our pain is not wasted. Each of you possess a gift in your most hurtful of circumstances. Every adversity holds the seed of an equal or greater opportunity. The problem arises that when we are hit by sorrow, we dwell in the pain. We feel victimized, and over time, we get unconsciously attached to our pain. We make pain a permanent guest at our table. I believe that healing can only come when you have found a gift in your pain, when you look for the lessons in the things that occur. When you let go of the pain, you gain wisdom, and that, my friends, is the sole purpose of your pain. Understand that painful events were not put on your path to cripple you, to destroy you, or to rob you of your birthright to joy and peace. They were placed on your path as a part of your human soul's contract to come to achieve fulfillment. And as crazy as this may sound to you, pain happens to be one of the most effective teachers for transformation. Life will often hide our best tools for personal growth inside your most painful experiences. It is up to you to not come out of hell empty-handed. Do not waste your pain staying stuck in the victim mentality, choosing to be depressed, blaming God, life's source. Instead, do something about it. Use that pain to fuel you for greater living. Hey, I'm not saying that this is going to be easy at all, right? But that's where the work is. You see, it's a lot easier to stay stuck in your pain, to get stuck in your anger and your bitterness. And it's a lot more difficult to show resilience, to show acceptance, and to take your pain and whatever you have learned from it and now use it to help and to be of service to others. You see, there are soul contracts that we make before we incarnate. I don't know if you subscribe to this belief, but if it resonates with you, we choose ahead of time the experiences we want to have. And we choose them because those are the ones that are going to accelerate our soul's growth. Many people find this difficult to accept because believing there is a master plan for your life that you collaborated on beforehand places all the responsibility on you. You can no longer blame your circumstances on life or on others because you are conscious that for whatever reason, you chose that experience ahead of time to help you achieve what you came to achieve. Sometimes our sacrifices, our pain, our loss, or grief is necessary so that we can help others become what they need to become. And that is a soul contract we have with those individuals. Whether or not this resonates with you, here's what's important to understand. Your pain has a purpose and a gift, either for yourself or for your soul's evolution or for someone else who will benefit from your experience. Your experience can now help someone else overcome their pain, and now you can make a difference in someone else's life. And thus, by doing that, your soul contract with that person gets achieved. So consider that in order to help another, it was necessary for you to undergo through this painful event. The following story beautifully demonstrates what I'm trying to teach you. A mother received a phone call that her 13-year-old daughter died while walking on the street as she was hit by a driver. Her pain, as you can imagine, was all-consuming. She thought she could not go on and was angry at life for having done this to her and her child who had her whole life ahead. In the midst of her depression, she learned that the driver was under the influence of alcohol and was a repeat offender. At the moment, this mother found a force deep within that gave her the strength and resilience to fight and not to let the death of her child or her pain go in vain. Without money, know-how, experience, nor contacts, she started an organization out of her daughter's bedroom called MADD, Mothers Against Drunk Drivers. That organization has saved thousands of lives, and what grew out of her daughter's bedroom is now a massive nonprofit organization spreading not only to the US, but Canada and Brazil. This mother, Cindy Liner, made sure she did not come out of hell empty-handed. She used her daughter's tragic death and her pain and found the purpose. Today, Cindy educates and brings awareness about drinking and driving, and her message reaches teenagers in high schools to make them aware of the consequences. The purpose in her pain, the gift in this mother's pain has been a force for good. It has changed political policy and has made a difference in the world. None of it would have been possible without having to undergo that painful experience of losing her daughter. Thus, one could argue that their soul contract was for her daughter to pass so that Cindy could later save thousands of lives. You do not have to like everything that happens to you, not at all. But it is your responsibility to do your own healing, and that healing can never take place until you can derive the purpose of your pain. Pain can be incredibly hurtful, yet in the intensity of it, in the depths of it, is the treasure. Life has a master plan that we cannot see because we're only giving one piece of that plan at a time. And when you get one piece at a time, it makes no sense on its own. It is not until later that we see how that piece was necessary to complete the bigger picture of our life, like a puzzle. What painful challenge are you going through right now? Have you considered that this difficult time is preparing you for something greater? Consider that this hurt you are experiencing is going to give birth to something new in your life. So learning to be grateful for the gift and the purpose it holds is the key ingredient in overcoming pain. In the gratitude course that I teach online, my students have learned to look for the gift in their painful events. And from there, they're able to get a resilience and understanding that as painful as the event may be in the moment, they know that it's part of a bigger plan, a master plan that they may not understand in this moment, but they have faith that when it's their time to understand, it would all come together like the puzzle. So remember that it is up to you to not come out of hell empty-handed. Let your pain lead you to your life's purpose. I hope that you have enjoyed this episode of Conversations from the Heart, and please don't forget to share this message with as many people as possible and subscribe to my YouTube channel and help me grow. And I will see you in 2 weeks with another episode of Conversations from the Heart. In the meantime, stay grateful, stay centered, and remember, use your pain to lead you to your purpose.